Hey, Fragrance Family, I'm David.
I'm Jer.
And we're the
Fragrance Bros!
Coming at you this time again with another review, this time on the rock star, the legend, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Mallet.
Le Mallet.
Le Mal. For everyone else who doesn't watch it.
Everyone who's not Ash.
Anyway, date introduced was 1995.
Yeah.
This is by the Parfumé, which we don't normally comment on, but this one is of particular interest.
Yeah.
It was Francis Kurkdjian.
Yeah.
Or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
He has his own house now. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
So he's a legend in the fragrance game. Yeah, classified as an Oriental fougere. Notes are mint, lavender, bergamot, cinnamon, cumin, an orange blossom, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and cedarwood. Now, what'd you get on longevity out of this?
It's excellent.
Okay.
Excellent longevity. I've owned this fragrance for a long time, so I usually get 10 to 12 hours. Although I do kind of wonder if it's been reformulated. Since,
I'm sure it has.
Because when I owned it, I don't know, 8 years ago, I mean, it was like screaming all day long, and now it's not quite that much. So it kind of got a downgrade from beast to excellent.
Yeah.
But anyway.
On me, it's only average. Like, I tried it a few times, I only got average longevity, which, I can't complain, but it made me wonder about the hype about how beastly it is.
Yeah.
What about projection?
Beast mode!
Really?
Yeah, dude. On me and on everyone else who wears this. Have you not experienced that?
No. On me, again, average.
There was a guy at work who was wearing Le Mal, and he was a good 30 feet from me. I walked into the office in that general area, and I knew someone was wearing Le Mal.
Wow.
And I hunted him down like a bloodhound. Le Mal. Asked him, he was wearing it. So yeah, crazy projection.
Dang.
What about you?
Average. Just average.
Dang.
Don't know why, but yeah, that was just it.
Tear him apart, commenters.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Let's see, season, I think, on me,
yeah,
this seems like it's best for spring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure why people get the winter association unless it's just because of the performance.
Yeah.
But on me, the way it smells like a spring association.
Yep. Totally.
But I do think this could be a Vivaldi or any Four Seasons scent.
I think a lot of people use it that way.
Yeah.
So whatever.
And I think this is good day or night.
Yeah, me too.
Purpose, I would say this is probably best for a date if they haven't smelled them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is good casual, but I can't see any other use besides that.
Yeah, it kind of works as a work scent, I guess, just because everyone kind of knows it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in that way, it's kind of inoffensive and sort of just,
true.
Whatever,
It is an inoffensive scent, I think, too.
Yeah, it's kind of really heavy on the vanilla, so it's like, it's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't wear it on a date because you really run the risk of reminding her of her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
Or
do that.
her past 5 ex-boyfriends.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, or that weirdo that hit over the club, hit on her in the club next week.
That's right.
Or that pervy that followed her home the night before. It's one of those things, and it also doesn't come across terribly masculine to me.
Yeah.
It's not unisex or feminine. It is masculine, I think, but it's not the kind of message I would want to send on a date.
Yeah. Which, that brings me to the next point. What does this remind you of?
Well, for me, it reminds me of the past 6 years of my life, or 8 years, whatever. My wife, this was probably my first whole bottle of cologne.
Okay.
Stephanie bought this for me because she smelled it on somebody and asked them what it was, and they told her. So, we used to joke and call it the crotch cologne because the bottle shaped like a torso with a prominent package down there. Yeah. So we joked and called it that.
The underwear model.
Yeah, that's right. Stuffing. Unusual perkiness on that. Anyway. But so it reminds me it's got a nostalgic thing for me going back. And so I really enjoy this fragrance. I know that it's popular but also played out, but I still like it. So.
Yeah. This is really reviewed to death on YouTube. And the only reason we're doing it is just to give our 2 cents.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to be the first ones to review this or
groundbreaking Le Mal review.
That's right. That's right. It's not like we're going to add anything that people haven't heard before, but it's just kind of reference for our taste.
Yeah.
I've heard that this was supposed to be a take on a barbershop smell, and I can kind of see that. I get kind of a powdery a vibe from it. From the start, it's fresh and clean.
Yeah.
With some woody undertones.
A little minty.
Yeah, little mint going on. The mint isn't very prominent on me.
No.
I get a lot of lavender out of this.
Yeah.
And the lavender a lot of times has an association that is really calming with people.
Yeah.
Not because lavender is calming, it's just because of our association with lavender. So whenever I smell this, it really kind of is a little bit relaxing to me whenever I smell this.
Me too.
And you're right. I don't think this is overly masculine. Yeah. I think this is kind of more of a, personally, I think this is more unisex than it is masculine. Even though I do get the kind of barbershop type of vibe, it doesn't really completely go there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But what I do get, I get a slightly spicy floral vanilla scent. That's what I, get mostly out of it.
Yeah.
It almost goes soapy, but doesn't. And then it almost goes fresh laundry, but then doesn't. So it kind of shows some restraint there.
Yeah.
I don't get the beastly performance like everyone else does. I'm not really sure why, but I just don't. This kind of shares some DNA with some other fragrances out there, like Lolita Limpica Au Masculin and Body Coros, even a little bit with Paco Rabanne 1 Million, with that woodiness in there. But especially with Body Coros and Lolita Limpica, if you smell them back to back, you can smell a lot of the similarities. There's that real woodiness, that sweet woody texture thing it has going on. But they all say something different in their own way. So you can own all three and not own the same scent.
Yeah.
So Au Masculin goes licorice. This goes vanilla mint, and then Body Coros goes eucalyptus. So they kind of go their own each direction.
Not to mention the Reflection Man comparison.
Yeah, there is a Reflection Man comparison. I kind of get it a little bit. It's not that I can't really see it.
Yeah.
I can see it kind of in the tone of it.
Yeah.
But to me, they smell really different.
We'll address this in a later video.
Yeah. You might see a shoot out of this. It reminds me a lot of this toy shaving kit that I got as a boy.
Okay.
With plastic shaving thing, and then it has just fake shaving cream. That it almost reminds me of that type of shaving cream.
Wow.
So because of that, it smells really youthful to me.
Wow.
And I think guys who are in high school could really pull this off.
Yeah.
And personally, I think that if you're still wearing this at a certain age, I think it's going to be a little out of place.
It's kind of funny because I do think it skews a little juvenile.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why that is, because the scent is not necessarily juvenile.
Right.
I think it has something to do with the fact that it's been around for so long, and kind of the way that the fragrance has just begun to be perceived.
Yeah.
In our area, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, in our area of the country, this has become somewhat of an urban hit.
Yeah.
It's a very, and that demographic is very, very popular. So I'm not sure why that is. It just tends to vary from area to area. But I really still like it a lot, just for no reason other than the fact that it just reminds me of sort of my first cologne fragrance experiences.
Yeah.
But it is kind of, I don't know, yeah.
This is one of those scents where I admire the composition, but I don't love the tune. Where I can appreciate it, but it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, bang for buck. This is $68 for a 4.2 ounce.
Yeah.
That's about average.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising because I kind of expect, this has been out for so long, I kind of expect some deals on this.
Yeah.
But on FragranceNet, it was pretty much, that's almost full retail right there.
Yeah, it's still very popular.
Yeah.
And so I don't think there's a lot of reason to lower the price.
Yeah.
It's also heavily counterfeited.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can find a lot of counterfeits of this. And you can find stuff that doesn't even try to have the name brand on it. It just has that tin, the bottle, and the torso-shaped bottle, and it'll just say some weird name. Not even try to be counterfeit.
Yeah.
It's just just biting on that style or whatever. So
the male.
Yeah. El dude.
You can get a larger size than that. They have a 6.7 ounce for $96, which I guess if you love the stuff and you wear it all the time, that'd be worth it for you too.
Wow.
I think it's worth it if you like it.
Yeah.
But you're not really saving any money.
Yeah.
What about compliments? You get any compliments from this?
No. And it's funny because in retrospect, I know that when I first owned this, I used to bathe in it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't aware of how much to wear, so
Yeah.
I would wear too much. I know now, looking back, that I did wear too much. But even then, and even when I wear it now, I don't get any compliments. I don't know if that's just because it's done too much or what. I think it smells good, but people don't agree with me for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't really get any compliments either. My wife, of course, did not like it.
Yeah.
Because it has vanilla. And this is how she tells me. She goes, "Are you wearing vanilla?" So funny. It's like disgusted.
Yeah. You're not having sex tonight.
That's right. Anyway, final rating.
I'm going to go 4 out of 5. I still think it's an exceptionally good fragrance. It's liked all over the world, so it's, you know, it's successful. And I think it's a good bang for the buck because it lasts a long time. You don't need many sprays. And it's pretty safe. It's not offensive, so I think it's pretty versatile. So 4 out of 5.
I'm going to go a little lower. I'm going to say a 3 out of 5. Like I said, it's probably not my thing, but I do think it's not a bad fragrance at all.
Yeah.
So if you like it, then wear it. The biggest problems is on me it didn't last forever. It was just average, which I can't knock it for that. But the other problem is that it doesn't kind of reek of masculinity to me.
Yeah.
And it's overdone, way overdone with too many people. So that kind of brings it down. So
that's fair.
Anyway, that's it. So let us know what you think of Le Mal.
Le Mally. Gene Paul.
Comment down below and tell us what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and like it if you haven't liked this video already. We'll see you next week. We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye.
Bye.